So we are back again with the MP15DC on the rails. I already made a test run to see if everything works as it should, and yes, it runs perfect, quiet, and the motor controls are very good. I like it. What can I say more? Okay, we can discuss here right now over the Quantum QSI Sound. Yes, I know it's not state of the art anymore, but we have to be honest. What I said, 2004, 2005 release date. The years of development between the Tsunami 2 or the ESU V5 sound, that's yeah, there's a big gap between it, let me say it that way. And for the age and for the technology back then, it was good. Yeah, the motor controls are fine. There's nothing bad to say about that. And if I don't like the sound, I can mute it and run it without sound, no problem. I like the horn, I like the bell, and everything else. The light is good. I have the Rule 70 light now. You can see it in a few seconds. You have to be used to the function mapping of the decoder. It's a bit different from what you're used to. Yeah, the startup sequence and shut off sequence are a bit different to that what we knew these days, but if you have done it a few times, it's all coming back. I'm grew up with Atlas QSI decoder logos and with the sound in the early 2000s, so I'm relatively familiar with that. So let's start this guy. Take a while. I have to say, I haven't programmed anything right now. I have to do a bit fine adjustment on the CVs, on the acceleration and braking and notching and these things. Maybe the volume and on a few things, but anyway. So let's see if I get it on the slow speed now. This is speed step 1, right out of the box. For an 18-year-old model. And I guess it's running now for the first time in its life. Very nice. Now the typical QSI sound. The notching is not as good as the sound decoder nowadays. That's what I said earlier. But it runs smooth as silk, really. Bell. I like the bell. It's really cool. The horn. Yeah. I always find the QSI horns were very good. Maybe other guys have another opinion. I guess 3 is the coupler. Yes. And let me see what, write it bit 4. What I like at this decoders till this day is this function. To my knowledge, is this the only decoder who will speak verbal his number. And I find this a very, very good solution or option. And so you can always control which road number you have programmed in your local. I wish that Tsunami or ESU did the same thing. Yeah, I like it a lot. I like it really a lot. Yeah, very nice. Let me see what we have also at squeal, braking flange, brake sets, audio mute off. Cap lights hat er nicht. So. Let me mute it. That's what I said. And listen. Nothing. Nothing. Really nothing. Awesome. That's what I like at Atlas Locos. You hear nothing. Amazing. It's really amazing. Yeah, now you have hear the and don't forget, guys, this little guy is 18 years old. Yeah. And let me say this honest, I converted a lot of SN ready-to-roll models with a ESU 4 or V4 DCC motor decoder, and if I hear that humming and that rattling, and I'm getting tired. I'm getting really tired. And if I hear this or I see this here right now, again, what can I say more? I like these old locos. Also, this is P2K models. I have a lot of P2K models. They're nearly 20 years old. They're running smooth as silk. It's unbelievable. Yeah. And yeah, what can I say more? I'm really pleased to get my hands on this loco, and it will never leave my home. Yeah, I can say this. In the past, I sold a lot of models and think nowadays a bit different about it, and I'm a bit mad at myself, and yeah, I never sold the models, and nowadays you can't get a hand on these models again. I had so many fantastic locos and cars, and I don't know why, but again, things happen. You can learn from your past. So, very nice. Look again when I installed all detail parts and programmed it so as I wish. I do it with my old Digitrax, let me see, PR3 is it again? I couldn't recognize for a second. PR3. It's a very old, a very old device. I guess I bought it 20 years ago with my first Digitrax DCC system, and this PR3 is still working perfectly. Never made a misstep or something, never had problems with it, and also hooked it up to JMRI and program my locus on that way, and it works fantastic. Even offline, you don't have to get connection to a Wi-Fi system or anything else. It works offline, absolutely perfect. And yeah, what can I say more? I had a few problems with my ESU programmer. I bought last year, March, April, a new laptop, and this laptop is a burden because it wouldn't let me installing my ESU log programmer. It couldn't find it. It didn't work till today. It didn't work. I don't know why. Nobody could tell me. And the funny thing, that's because now I'm telling about that. The funny thing is, I took my PR3 from Digitrax, hooked it up with a USB cable, and bats, it worked. Connected to JMRI, connection online, and ready. So I don't know what it is with me. The old stuff works with me perfect. The newer items, I don't know. I have a lot of problems with it. But anyway, thanks for looking, and watch again if you like it. If you don't like it, watch other things. In that way, have a good day and bye for now.